Okay, for my first question, I've set this type of 4 buses with 2 generators, number 1 slack bus, number 2 generator, number 3 and number 4 load bus. So the initial value I already set here, then the Q max is 3.5 for PV bus. Okay, so firstly we will obtain the bus admittance matrix that we inverse all the numbers here to get the Y. Then the P2, P3 and P4 also we will assign ourselves first, and also the Q3. So the unknown quantities is stated here, the delta and the V3. With flat start, we set all equal to 1 volt and V2 is 1.1. Then this is, we know that the PI and the QI formula, so we start to find all the values for P2, P3 and P4. However, we put here, since the delta 1, 2 and 3 and 4 is 0, so the P2, P3, P4 for the first iteration is 0. Then the Q3 here we also set here to find accordingly to the formula here. Then the Q2 we need to find, because if the Q2 we set earlier is 3.5, so which means if less than that, the bus 2 still remain as PV bus. Okay, this is to ensure the PV bus still remain as it. Then we go to the mismatch powers. We need to find all the mismatch powers, then plug into here. The P2 assign is the P2 assign we assigned earlier in the question before we start to do anything. Then all of these elements in this Jacobian matrix will be found accordingly from this formula. Okay, so basically this is the working. Okay, then all the values will be plugged into here, then we inverse this one and multiply with the matrix, then finally we can get from here. So then we get the first iteration, then we continue the second and the third iteration. So we also can see the circuit is configured from the power board, so this is basically how it works. Yeah, then for number 4. Okay, for number 4, we set here, it's according to case 1, case 2, case 3 and case 4. This is how we construct it. So this one also follow the formula. From a summary of formula we can find at this formula sheet. Okay, so then we proceed with step 1, step 2, step 3 accordingly, with reference bars. Then link, when we have link, then we need to eliminate to get a new Z bus. Okay, the Z bus is here. The new Z bus is here because from the previous one we already have more than 2 times 2 matrix, so we need to eliminate and get a new bus here. Then we have another new branch here, then also follow the summary sheet, then we can find the new bus. Okay, so this one is copied from the row from a column, and this is copied from a row. Okay, so this value here can be calculated from the formula also. Yeah, that's here. So ZQQ plus ZPQ plus ZA equal to 0.1467. Okay, so this one is basically the same with the step 5. Then the step 6 is a link, same with the step 3 again. Okay, this is basically how it works. Then we can finally find the Z bus here. Then for number 5, we assume the 100 mega voltage, then 30 kilowatt. Okay, so we find the fault current. Okay, so we assume the fault current happens at the bus number 4. So this is the formula we can get here. Okay, the formula is very straightforward, so we just plug in the value, then we can find the voltage, fault current, voltage number 1, number 2, number 3, fault current. So that's all for my work. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, and sorry I forgot to capture myself.